Welcome to TradeTheNBA.com. This is John's report. It's for the 31st of August, and well, the continuation. We had the magenta writing above yellow here all the way from the dip towards the middle end of the month, and the upside clean along with DOC green over cyan. So clearly bulls completely in charge. Shorts just not even active. I mean, we're looking at numbers here, negative 7.5 is where that cyan dipped to. It's just like nobody even interested in shorting into the Fed, which makes sense. That doesn't affect the range intraday because you still get plenty of people who want to collect profits, sell, and then buy dips. And that's kind of what we see for the action. It still ends up propelling things higher. And we talked about this the other day. We were at a lower histogram with higher highs, but as it continues to go, it's getting close to getting right back up to the similar level. If we take a look, the histogram there, 973, 994. So I think the peak was at 12. So if we get a little bit more of a boost, you'll be over 12. That'll be congruent. No issues with continuation. Likewise for the NQ, similar kind of read. Yes, is it getting frothy up here? Is it hard for it to maintain? But yeah, but you can see that that can last for weeks in that. So it's not a horrible situation. It's just less likely to have huge bursts to the upside, but definitely continuous moves. And, you know, as the market rises, a 30, 40 point day isn't the same as what it was when it was down at 1600. So it becomes relative from that perspective. From a gold standpoint, it's just going to propel it. We've got the Morganachi 100% moving down to meet price, but that's still looking good. And from a euro standpoint, euro continuing to pop back up to this same mid-level range. This is what the U.S. really would like to see get back over the 120 range, but it's going to be a struggle for it. Just because, you know, even now the EU announced maybe they want to cancel travel from the U.S. other than non-essential. It's like, just shoot yourself in the foot some more. You know, make it harder. You just started to get some tourism things going back, and then you're just going to kill it again. And from Bitcoin, it's going to have the continued back and forth challenges. Not too crazy to follow those ups and downs, and significantly so. I mean, it's one of those relative ones when you look at the overall given volume in any day. You're not looking at tremendous amount of exchange. So it's relative when you see these kind of price inflations. As soon as some volume comes into sell, you could get a significant dip. I mean, you've got to like literally offload just a couple at a time when you're talking. You know, within any hour, you're looking at this, you know, 40, 50, 60 Bitcoins going out in any given hour. I mean, that's not exactly tearing it up, so to speak. From a 5K standpoint, much smaller day on this move to the upside. What was interesting about it is we started to develop positive extremes midway through. And we filled back. We started to see this rollover happening midpoint, right around in this range. Came back up for a little bit, but you basically had white NBI riding over all of that. It was just a matter of waiting for the cross below, and exactly when that happened, boom. It was interesting. We did not get a fill all the way back of the positive extremes. We came back to like this third one right here, almost equivalent to the lows right here on the second one, which leaves just a little bit more, and I marked that one at the 45.19 range. Not a coincidence, because we were talking about that right around the 52.20 level is typically where you get that resistance point, and that's it. Shot past it, got up into the 30s, and then came right back to it, and started the cycle again. So all in all, good stuff. Have some updates to the Opus programs as well, and we'll be sending out indicators a little bit later, so it should be all set for Wednesday's action in the new month. Trade well, and talk to you later.